is actually a communion. On the internet, these are very challenging times. So there are millions of ways, billions of masters, and trillions of techniques. And we need them all. We need all of these. There are millions of techniques, billions of masters, trillions. And we need all of these techniques, these masters, because these are the most challenging times. During these times, earthquakes in which thousands just like that lose their houses and everything. Wars basically between brothers, Ukrainians and Russians. Well, they may or may not admit it, but it's all Slavic blood. A lot of tragedies are happening. And then people, because of all these insecurities, they invest in, become emotional and look for a way out in the easy way and invest in things like crypto, which is nothing but an algorithm by a programmer. So a bunch of binary strings and people invest in it. The good thing about all these tendencies is that it creates a platform. Много дурного сейчас происходит, и благодаря этому резких вопросов, война, землетрясение, люди в депрессии, после ковида, a lot of people are still suffering from after COVID shock. I even get, sometimes I'm called about children who are suicidal and depressed, and they're not even 13 years. Время иногда мне звонят по вопросу дети, которым еще и 13 нет, и которые уже suicidal. So it's a very stressful time, and in these times of stress, Вселенная балансирует, дает некоторым возможность открываться к Богу полностью с доверием и создавать баланс. In these times of extraordinary stress, because we are all connected, how can we really be enjoying if there's so many people who are not enjoying? So in these times of stress, this universe also does creates a balance by creating opportunities for people like you and me to take quantum jumps into spiritual evolution. Позволяется сейчас квантовые скачки по духовной эволюции. And may sound strange, может звучит странно, но сейчас очень много святого и прямо там, мысли просветления, прямо там, везде и у всех. Right now, everyone is almost enlightened. Almost. And on the internet, on the YouTube, there's so many good sources. So much amount of good is there. There's a lot of stupidity also. And the lower you are, the more exposed. Most of the children are getting exposed to a lot of stupidity via TikTok, which at first will be funny for children, and then it will take children with impressionable minds to a place of depression and even suicide. Даже есть такие явления, как по интернету, там, TikTok сначала будет смешной, веселый, давить, а потом может доводить состояние человеческого, детского разума до состояния депрессии и даже покончить с собой. So there's a good and bad, and everything is happening, and a lot of things are happening in extremes. So use this extreme factor to turn off from the world. Употребляйте это экстремальные сейчас глупость, которые происходят, чтобы отключиться от этого, от радости, от внешнего мира. You have to get turned off from the happiness or joy that you think you're getting from the external world. Here's the reason. Everything from the external world will have a champagne effect of first maybe giving you a fizz and then giving you a hangover. Все, что от внешнего мира будет иметь шампанский эффект сначала какие-то радости, а потом будет побочный или последствия будет как hangover. Отходня. Обязательно. Если радость была от внешнего, тогда будет. It's in everything. First you can be, oh, the children are so beautiful, and then children can become teenagers. And right now, teenagers can become teenagers, and that's it. I meet with people who are 30, 40, 50, and they still think like teenagers. And people are very proud also. In my heart, I am 20-year-old, and no, you're not. You look like 50, and you have to be thinking and acting in a different way. Age is just a number. It's too social. No. He должен быть достойным своему возрасту, because with age comes responsibility of being your age. It doesn't mean that you don't have fun, but you have to set up an example. So you have lots of like 50, 60, 70 years with 20, 30 years. One is looking for security and a father or mother figure, and the other person is looking for a good time. And these things are always there, but now it's sort of like exponentially going. Явление всегда были, но сейчас просто очень много. So все это доводит до того, что you have right now, via this meditation, у вас есть напрямую сейчас возможность через эту медитацию, одну медитацию, through this very meditation, become a spiritually evolved angel. Вы стали быть духовными ангелами. Таким образом, от обезьяна стать человеком одним миром. In that way, you can evolve from being your impacted personality, which is, I have this, I need this, I want this, to an immediate spiritual evolution of becoming an angel in, I only want from this world. Я только хочу от этого мира возможность давать служение. I only want from this world the potential or the chance to give back and serve. That's all that each one of us needs from this world. Все, что нам нужно от этого мира, это возможность. All we need from this world is this chance to give back. And you have to think in a different way. You have to do it unconditionally with the phone. Let's say there are 20 of you, and now I am reading this. Through me, this meditation is happening. Okay. Similarly, through each one of you, things are happening. But the moment we say, I am doing this, and 20 people are listening to me, so I am important, you lose it. Тот самый секунд, когда вы говорите, 20 людей обращают внимание на меня, я это сделал, вы все это потеряете. You lose it the moment you put your eye on it. The only way is to accept yourself as an instrument of the universe, with the universe being much bigger than your puny intellect, than your puny body, than your small mind. Единственное, это происходит, когда вы осознаете, что вы сам со своей личностью, со своими мыслями, со своими воспоминаниями жизни мелкие, и все это факторы очень мелочные. Круто ангельская сила, которая льется через вас на всех. What is big is the huge infinity of universe working through the small you, working not only through you, but through everything and everyone. Selene работает удивительно, не только через вас, вам надо это понять, но через все и все. Even through the rock, even through everything that you think is alive or not alive, good or bad. These are just judgment calls in your head. Maybe the rock is in a state of meditation and is achieving more by praying directly to God and praying for others. Где гарантия, что это камень, который вы считаете не живой, а самом деле живой, активизированный, и в состоянии медитации материя, которая постоянно думает о Боге, и ничего не надо от мира, она не шевелится. You have to expand your horizon of scientific thinking. Вы должны расширять свой грань. А почему это так? Можно даже доказать. You can even prove it. The rock is what? Mother Earth. Mother Earth moves, it does. Камень это что? Это часть матушки Земли. Земля вращается, so it moves. You know that everyone knows the Earth moves. The Earth has exchange of gases, which is breathing. It's surrounded by air. Земля окружена кислородом, поэтому она и дышит. Она изменяется. The Earth changes, but it changes slowly, so you don't see it. But if you have scientific instruments, you can see that it's changing. It even procreates from the Earth. Come out what? Trees and all that. Life comes out of it. От Земли растут эти деревья, так что она и развивается. Она и рождает. It gives birth. So the Earth is life. And that theory is called Gaia, basically. Это теория Gaia. Но домысле сейчас до того, что камень, это уже маленькая микроскопическая земля. The rock that you think is not alive, it's just in a state of meditation and is a part of Earth. So it's also, consider it also to be alive. So that you don't live through this planet, oh, you are alive, you are something different and everything else is something different. No. Enlightenment means that you see that God is functioning through you and God is functioning through everyone. Просветление означает, что вы видите, что Бог через вас функционирует, и Божество функционирует через всех и всего. And there are billions and billions of techniques, как мы уже сказали. Есть миллион вот это пути, как заниматься, и there are some classical and non-classical also. Classical, that you can grow towards God by knowledge, by act, by meditation, by service, acts of service basically. You can also combine these by love, devotion. So there are basically 4 and then there are permutations and combinations. Out of all these, the one that we have chosen is mantra, the magical instrument activated with your faith. Мы употребляем здесь мантра как магический инструмент, который активизирует ваше сердце. И мантра активизируется, и сердце активизируется взаимно. The mantra activates the heart and the heart activates the mantra. It's the same power. And the final of it does not matter how many gurus or teachers or what you believe or what you don't believe in. It doesn't matter so much. If your heart is smiling, I'm not saying happy or dancing because there's so much amount of insecurities on the planet right now. Вы не можете очень много радоваться, потому что очень много. But your heart is smiling and it is blessing everything and everyone. Then you are enlightened. And even before we use mantra, and because mantra is also going to be a technique, даже перед тем, что мы употребляем манtra, конечное состояние должен сердца, которое улыбается и благословляет всякий всего, начиная с теми людьми и событиями, на которые раньше осуждали это плохо, это all the events and people that you think have hurt you, they are to be blessed first. When you can bless the people and events that have hurt you, then immediately you become enlightened. Your heart starts to smile. But you have to be able to see God in them and God in yourself. It's like the left hand is clapping with the right hand, but the left hand gets, oh, the right hand hit me. Левая ладонь прикасается правой, и левая или правая, о, меня ударили. Это была игра. Тоже класс. So, you have to use the mantra to open your heart, and with a smiling heart, bless everything. We должны, конечно, цель иметь добиться состояния, где вы через мантру открываете свое сердце, улыбаетесь и благословляете всех и всего, особенно тем событиям и людям, которые носили какой-то очень. Especially you have to bless with the mantra. And we do it in, I would say, in 5 ways. We bless while using the mantra, because after this I'm starting the mantra, and it will be 108 times of the most mystic mantra, Gayatri mantra. I'll be saying the Gayatri mantra, you'll feel the energy, and all the time you have to let it flow through you so that you become an instrument of the universe. You will be feeling the energy of the mantra flowing and letting go, and you are sending it to the people and incidents in their life in 5 ways. Вы излучаете любовь от своего сердца во время молитвы и мантра 5 minutes. 5 techniques I'm going to be sharing with you. Pair with, and you can choose whichever. We можете выбрать любой. You see the other person receiving the golden light from your heart. Very simple. Вы видите, как ваши золотые лучи от вашего сердца доходят до другого человека. You see the other person smiling and enjoying life. It's a blessing. You just imagine. Вы визуализируете, что другой человек улыбается и смеется. Third, in your thoughts, you bow down to them. Вы поклон делаете перед ним. 3. Fourth, you offer to them the mantra energy as a bouquet. Your effort of doing the meditation, you offer it to them as a flower. Вы отдаете им результат своих стремления подняться духовно. And the 5th is very, very effective. 5 очень effective. You have to see you have to put your trust in the I would say in the symbol of God. You can see God as Krishna, as Christ, as Shiva, Buddha, whichever form of God you love most. You see that in your heart, and you see the other person as a form of God. So you see your enemy as Jesus, let's say, or Krishna, or Rama, or Buddha. Very difficult, but it will heal you and make you enlightened immediately. And it will hold till you can imagine the other person to be like that. And it will create a shift in your personality, because your personality is nothing but a collection of your thoughts, which is a very mysterious process by which pictures come in your head. Вас изменится стиль мышления, это и есть ваша личность. Мыслить — это просто магический процесс, который никто не понимает, как картины мелькают в голове. We associate the ethical plus or minus. You decide that these are good or bad, not understanding that everything is from God. Не понимая, что все от Бога, we associate the plus minus. Khatite bullshit plus, khatite is bigat minus. We all want more of the plus and we want to avoid. So these are all become, the thoughts in the head become desires in the heart. Whatever is in the heart, 99% is never realized. Все, что вот в сердце мелькает, не реализуется, становится обидой в печень, а потом все, что обида, превращается в страх в почке. All the our judgment that this is good and bad, leading to desires in the heart of avoiding or having more, and that becomes anger. Why is it that I'm not getting it or less or more? Why is it other people are getting? And that anger then becomes fear. Oh, maybe there is no God. If there was a God, then he would ensure that every day and night I just have chocolate and relationship and more money and more respect. That's all that I want. If that is there, do you think you will believe in a God? Or если у вас были бесконечные оргазмы, бесконечные деньги, бесконечные, допустим, уважение, вы думаете, что вы верили бы во Бога больше? Нет. It doesn't happen, work like that. The more comfortable you are, the chances are the more stupid you will become. It's just the way things are. Comfort produces stupidity. Комфорт по конечном результате создает условия, когда человек просто тупеет. Препятствия развивают. Your challenges help you to evolve. So, with full respect for all the challenges that you have, but now you have to see your challenges as being from God gifts. Вы видите все свои препятствия сейчас, прошлом и будущем. Now, past and future. You have to see all your challenges, money, relationship, as grace of God. So, see everything as a grace of God and smiling from your heart and blessing, that is enlightenment. So you can just imagine it with them. Just imagine with the group. Просто представляете со группой, что у вас сердце открыты, улыбается, и вы благословляете всякие всего пятыми этими, или любой комбинации, any which way you like. And you will be enlightened. You will be immediately be enlightened. And you will hold on to the enlightenment till the moment you continue to see as grace of God all your problems, till you continue to see all that surrounds you as being not only a gift, but infused with God, and God is just unconditional love in your heart, around, and everywhere. Это состояние просветления будет длиться до того момента, пока вы можете видеть, что все из всех событий, они от Бога подарок, благословение, и все вокруг вас, они активизированы божественными силами. Создатель один, the Creator is one. He has infused everything with His creative power of love. But we just think to a very small intellect and just things to be good and bad. While from the good, bad is coming, from the bad, good is coming. All the time there is a yin-yang happening. Все время не осуждаем, не понимая или избегая, что от плохого хорошее происходит, от хорошего плохое, это все изменяется. Поэтому нельзя осуждать. Просто сделать свой best to be не быть источником зла. We have to also be trying our best so that we are not causing anything negative if we can. But even if that happens, that's okay. A mother has to hit the child in the hand so that he doesn't play with fire. But if he plays with fire, he will learn it also. Your intention is the most. So your intent, this church fire, which will clean your heart. Наши намерения, огонь, святой и mantra. The mantra is a magical sound. Mantra, Gayatri Mantra, has been used for thousands of years. So you'll feel the energy, and then you will remember these words of blessing everything and everyone to become enlightened. So the mantra you will open, and most of the people do mantra just as a repetition of something. Большинство людей делают, они все равно ощущают. They still feel it. But you have to see and feel the mantra flowing through you so that you become zero, nothing, transparent, and only the core of you, the golden heart, remains. И даже не позволяет мантра, как поток, который очищает, и остается только золотой царство. And before we start the mantra, we do initiation, focusing on the third eye. Фокусируем на третий глаз и дышите через третий глаз, как будто. Om Namo. It drops to your heart, open your heart. It drops to your heart. The energy taken from the third eye, drop into your heart. In your heart, a temple of joy is created. And in that temple, see the form of God, Buddha, Shiva, Krishna, Rama, whichever form of God you love in your heart. Namo. Breathing out, clean your temple of everything which was heavy. Om Namo Shiva. 7 times. Om Namo. Head slightly tilting now back. As your third eye opens, it looks into the infinity. It looks 10 centimeters above your head for start. Oh, with 3 eyes, the 2 biological eyes closed and the third eye. 3 глазами смотрите на 10 сантиметров. Немножечко головой так поднимайте вверх. Om, оттуда получаете. From there you see, receive. Om, going to your heart. Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Raise your tongue so that it touches the top. Поднимайте, сделайте свой язык так, что язык поворачивает обратно и прикасается неба. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. We are using the Gayatri mantra. So Avrashayam Sakha mantra Gayatri. 7 times we are going to be asking the Gayatri mantra to bless us with the understanding of the mantra and to start using our body, mind and intellect as an instrument. We prosim Gayatri mantra. Как Бога Матри. Imagine Gayatri as a goddess whom you are asking for blessing of being able to use the mantra. So that it's not a sound vibration. You will see the golden blessing of the goddess. Om Namo Gayatri Ma. Om Namo Gayatri Ma. Om Namo Gayatri Mata. 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 Om. I'm taking the beats and we are starting the Gayatri mantra. If you know the words, repeat them. If you don't, just flow with it all the time, letting go and becoming transparent. Если вы знаете мантру, повторяйте со мной. Или просто ощущайте, и все время очищайтесь, что вы становитесь прозрачным, и только сердце золотое остается. Feel the energy of the wave of the mantra washing you too. Ощущайте, как поток мантра очищает вас. See Gayatri as a goddess first. Визуализируйте Гайатри мантра как прекрасная Бога Матери, которая благословляет. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodayat. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. O Creator, Father of three words, which means everything and everyone, bless me and everything and everyone with enlightenment, so that everyone becomes aware of your grace. That's one of the interpretations. O Soздатель всех трех миров и всего, дай всем просветление ощущать Тебя и Твое благословение. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. Let the mantra keep on flowing through you so that you see yourself as washed out. You are transparent. Only the golden heart, which is the true you, is shining. Rajesha Pradajat Rajeshit Stobi Malik Vinne Gayatri Skesila Prakode Cherizas Achishaya Vash Yastoyca Tolka Zalatoisia Shesesa. The heart has to be smiling and blessing everything and everyone. And inside the heart, you see the form of God that you love the most, and then you are enlightened. Vi vizualizujete obraz Boga, который вы любите, и полностью сейчас будете просветлены. And we are sending it to each one individually. So the whole group focuses on one and sends as a group, and it will change the other person and you. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachoda. Whoever telephone is 136. And you have to let go of whatever trauma that you had 8 months ago. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Dinesh, and some trauma from the 17th year of age is still with you. 17 years and 2 months, and there's a lot of shouting. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Jenya. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Gaga. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. 24th and 27th day of your life, there are breakups and a lot of stress, which is still with you. Sending blessings for anything that has happened cures you right now. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. And keep on sending health to your daughters. We still need it. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. They are always working, so letting the universe work through you. Nothing is ours. All this body, mind, energy, everything is on rental. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Irina and relationship issues. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Jean and daughter and Emily. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Jeff and a relationship fight at 23 and 37. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Larissa and conflict with daughter even 2 weeks ago. Om Bhurvusva Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Luba and son, just keep on praying for it. प्रोसप्रजयते मलित्सदस्य। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। Marina. Om Bhurvusvaha Tat Saturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. 31 years stress still with it. Om Bhurvusvaha Tat Saturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. Mary, we are all visualizing that all her body, all her liver and kidney and blood is fine and smiling. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsatuvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. Paras has the clarity regarding evolution and professional. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsatuvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. Preeti and relationships. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsatuvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. Theta and daughter and husband of both. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsatuvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. Eve and whatever happened at 41st and 37. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsatuvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. And we are all blessing Zarina with job. Om Bhurvusvaha. It will happen within 2 to 3 weeks. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsatuvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. Sharda and whatever happened when you were 41. And yeah. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsatuvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. Kata and everything that's been happening for the last 10 months. David Chapalo. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsatuvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodya. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam Sarve Shantu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyat Digdevat. Now in the heart of everyone, we are asking, we are creating harmony and joy. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. 136. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Jina. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam Sarve Shantu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyat Digdevat. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Rina. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Ji. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Lalita. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Luba. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Marina. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Mary. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Paras. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Preeti. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Rita. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Sauda. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Steve. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Zarina. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Katyusha. Om Purnamadi Purnamade Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnameda Purnameva Vishishyate. Everything is perfect. The universe, your life, everything is perfect. Nothing can ever change the perfection. It's just like a sea to which nothing, ocean to which nothing can be added or taken. Such is God and such is your heart. Такого бесконечность любви океанской. Это и есть Бог, и это и есть ваше сердце. Ом Намah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om. Namaste to the God in each one of us and in everything. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shanti, 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 Shanti. Till tomorrow 6 p.m.